Our Computex 2018 coverage was made possible by Aerocool, Synology and AlphaCool. From eTeknix.com, and we're here again at Computex 2018 in Taipei, Taiwan. We're actually visiting the Lian Li booth at the moment, and they've got some really cool stuff. So you may actually be wondering exactly what this is. It looks like a conventional ATX 24-pin extender, but it does have a slight difference. So it actually has a connector on here and a little controller which will allow you to control the speed and the mode of the LED lighting, which is actually kind of, I guess, a bit reminiscent of fibre optic cable, where it lights up in this block and shoots down the cable. As you can see just behind me, they have some good examples of exactly how this can look. So we have various different colours, various different modes cycling through. So you can see the colours on this one are slightly different to the more kind of rainbow effect that we have on some of the other ones. You can see not just the 24-pin, but we also do have it on the 6 and 8 pins for the graphics cards as well. So as you look over at these ones, you can see that rainbow effect that I'm talking about. This is going to look really, really good. And you can see that we have slightly brighter ones just at the top as well. So really the possibilities are endless, and it's just taking RGB that little bit further. Now, other things that I want to talk to you about is some of the chassis that they've actually got on show here. So if we go down this way, you'll see that we have obviously the 011 Dynamic, which has been out not very long now. I know that they had quite a lot of stock issues, a lot of people were waiting on them. I guess they just didn't anticipate how quickly they would sell out. But it just gives you a prime example of how these can look when they're finished. One slight difference there is they have brought out a new one, which is essentially a collaboration with Razer. So what you can actually see is we have the RGB down both sides, and there is a kind of etched logo on the front. Now it's really cool because the logo is just catching the RGB light that's coming from either side, so it just kind of, you know, gives it that look where it looks like it's changing a little bit. We have been told, obviously, because it is Razer, it will sync up with Chroma and the Synapse software, so you'll be able to kind of make your whole system really kind of fluid and together. If we keep going around, we can see just some more examples of how the 011 can actually look. But if we go around this way, you can see, you may remember this from CES, so this is the 011 Air, but this is the RGB model. In this, I believe you can fit up to 12 fans, so obviously you do have the ability to put fans at the front, the top, and then also just on the side as well as the bottom. So you can see, you know, for radiator support, it's absolutely fantastic. Designed around the same principle as the Dynamic, just with airflow in mind. And even just putting my hand on the front or the top, you can really feel that airflow pushing through. Again, we have the Air model, so the RGB and then the Air. Now, the coolest thing that is probably here is the fact that Lian Li are reviving one of their old kind of segmented brands. So if anyone remembers them from many, many years ago, we have LanCool. So LanCool are actually back, and this is the LanCool 1. So essentially what you have here is tempered glass on the side, full ATX, and a single LED on the front. This one, however, is slightly different. So this is their digital model. Now, what the digital model has is essentially addressable RGBs on the front. Now, these look really, really cool, and just based on the quality of them, I assume that they would cost quite a lot of money. But you will be pleasantly surprised. We've been told, obviously, it may change when it comes to market, but the LanCool 1 is going to be priced at around $89 US, and this is going to be about $10 more for the addressable RGB version, which, to be honest, I think everyone's going to be buying these. Let us know in the comments section if this is the sort of thing you'd go for, or if you'd be going for the Air or the Dynamic and spending that little bit more for extra features such as the improved fan support, radiator support and so forth. Be sure to check out the rest of our Computex 2018 coverage while we're here in Taipei, and I'll see you in the next video. See you later.